Morning, folks. This was I had a gentleman ask me, and I told him I would. Older gentleman asked me about making him some 2 3/4 inch #1 buckshot because he can't find none. This is where I'm gonna show you this little lead load all 2 shines, guys. These holes need to be done, but these are already resized and primed. I'll take 2 more and show you real quick. But they make the lead load all 2 3/4. That thing makes absolutely beautiful 2 3/4 inch buckshot rounds. These are 15 pellet extended range. They're loaded in that new wad I showed you that I was shooting in the 3-inch, the TUPRW 12 wad. These are 16 pellet loads loaded in an MG42. You can get 1 more pellet in there. But these things load incredible, and they shoot just as good as they look. They shoot so good, I've often always said, and still consider, I don't know why I bother shooting 3-inch, they shoot so good. Lead load all 2, comes with a 12 gauge, this is a 12 gauge sizing ring. It's got a ring around the top, that always stays up, guys. You just put it over top of your shell. You put it here in the first station, you come down, deprime it, and resize that brass. It pushes it all the way down on that brass real tight. You take a primer, you drop it over here in your second station, and you put it back up, slide it up on there, come down, deprime, knock the sizing ring off, and reprime the hull. It's ready to be loaded at that point. We'll do another one the same way. Most time I just grab a primer and stick over in there before I even start the process. Deprime, resize the brass. Come over to the next one, slide up on there, come down. Knock the sizing ring off and reprimed it. That's all it is to it, folks. Alright, first one, there's 4 wads that I use in these 2 3/4 inch rounds. If I'm using anything bigger than #1 buck, I use the Clay Buster CB 1138, these little red wads. You can get 500 of these in a bag, guys, for less than 15 bucks, I think they are. I also, 2 of my favorites are, this is the little green short shell wad, which is nothing but a baby MG42 wad. They work awesome. And then there's Old Faithful MG42. This whole 16 pellets, so doesn't the green one. And the one that I like for extended range is the new ones I just got. You only get 15 in there. Actually, you can get 18, but it bulges the top of the hull up so bad that I don't even do it. I just shoot 15. The TUPRW 12 wad, 2 3/4 inch, basically like a thick TPS wad. It's just a little heavier, but man, does it shoot good. Anyway, now that we done, well, I didn't even reprime this one, guys. Good thing I caught that, would have dumped powder in it, and it'd have been just a mess. But I drop the powder to 28 grains of long shot when I'm shooting these 2 3/4, and these jokers with 28 grains are shooting like 1,360 feet a second. These are faster than 3-inch 3.5s most of the time. Anyway, let's show you real quick what a good job this little joker does. There's a reprimed, resized. These were hulls from a state police thing. They're federal premium. It says tactical on them, double all buck, but we'll turn them into anything at this point. You know how we are. Drop 28 grains of long shot. And I have a little bitty funnel, guys. I just stick down in there and I open the mouth up a little bit. That's it. Just to open it up enough to stick a wad down in there. Help guide a wad down in there. Then I stick it right here. I use the push the wad on down in there. Now, I like to still tamp it because I don't trust them. Alright, 16 pellets. Now when I'm telling you number one, I'm using 29 caliber. It's true number one is 30 caliber. What you get in the factory rounds you're buying is like 28 and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, folks, I told you a story, I forgot. You can get 18 pellets of number one in that green short shell wad from Ballistic Products. I forgot that. You can get 18 of this, you can get 16 in the MG42, guys. Then, you just take a scoop of buffer, guys. Dump it down in there. Once you tamp it down, it'll drop out just even level with them pellets. The scoop size I'm using, 4.3 cc. But when you tamp it down, it'll stop dead level at the top of them pellets. So a 4.3 cc scoop of buffer is all you need. Now guys, this is where it shines. You pull it down to it stops. You come on over to the next one. You pull down to it stops. You got a 2 3/4 inch 18 pellet number one buckshot round right there using that green short shell. Take another one. Same thing, folks. 28 grains a long shot. I go ahead and open the mouth up just a little bit, because when they're once fired, they, the crimp's not all the way opened up. Just another green short shell wad. Seat it down on the powder good. 18 pellets once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. $18 pellets, folks, right there below the bottom of the fold of the crimp. Once again, scoop of buffer. Now these guys, these loads are incredible, man. They shoot as good, if not better, in my Gerson than a whole lot of my 3-inch loads. And they're faster, and they don't kick the dog snot out of you. All right, overshot card. Pre-crimp. Final crimp. 18 pellets, number one buckshot. And these, like I said, folks, these things shoot great. Very good. Alright, one more time, and we'll just call this a short video because I got other shells I got to get loaded today too. Open the mouth up just a hair. Another green short shell. Once you get it started, I just let the rod do the rest of the work for me at that point. It'll guide it right down in there pretty good. Tamp it down good. 18 pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. 18 pellets fits down in there perfect, folks, in that green short shell wad. Scoop of buffer. .12 gauge overshot card. You don't have to have that 12 gauge overshot card, guys. You can do without it. I just like it because it keeps it from spilling the buffer out, and I think it makes a prettier crimp. Once again, 18 pellets of number one buckshot. Excuse me. You can go at this all day long, guys. And them number one, these 2 3/4, don't ever be fooled. 2 3/4, they're a bit as powerful as 3 and 3.5. The pellets are the same size, guys. You just don't have as heavy of a payload weight. I don't even need it this time. It went down there so easy. 18 pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Scoop a buffer again. I got to refill my cup up here. Overshot card. I see that hole's got a small crack in it. This will be the final time this thing ever gets loaded. Matter of fact, gentlemen, I'm giving them to him. Once he shoots it, I'm sure he ain't gonna pick the holes up anyway. And that'll be the last time that one will be dealt with. Did it hurt it any? Nope. 18 pellets once again. Matter of fact, let me load the last one here. But then it'll have an even box of 5 already loaded. Then I can write on the box what they are and move on to the next load. $18 pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. 18 pellets, folks. I love these little 2 3/4 inch rounds myself. They do everything that the 3 and 3.5s do without getting punished. I've got a bad shoulder, folks, so I don't care getting beat up on like I used to. When I was younger, the shoulder didn't bother me as bad. The older I get, the worse it gets. 6-point crimp. Final crimp. 2 3/4. 18 pellets, folks. We got 3 different load ups right here that I've just done this morning within a few minutes of here. I ain't even finished my coffee yet, good. These are extended range, 15 pellets and a full case wad. These are 16 pellets in an MG42 wads, and these are the 5 you just watched me load in the green short shell wad. 18 pellets in number 1. These will shoot, whoops, these shoot great with anything. You don't worry about what's written on the side. You worry about what they're going to throw out there, because you know what you're shooting in your gun. Alright, folks, I got to finish up some 3-inch, and then I'll get started on his 2 3/4. Y'all have a good day.